Hi everybody, welcome back to my art channel. This is Melodity, and today we are doing a sketchbook tour. Now I started this sketchbook back in January of 2020 and I just finished it today. It is late October 2023. It took me 3 years to fill both these sketchbooks. You might be wondering, why are we doing 2 sketchbooks? Why don't we just do one? What happened is I actually bound these sketchbooks myself. And what I had done is I had put a bunch of paper in there and created these sketchbooks as one sketchbook back in 2020. But as I filled it, the pages got fluffier and fluffed up, and it was too thick to fit in the spines anymore. So what I did is I split it in half and then continued, and now I've got 2 sketchbooks instead of one. The other thing I did is I did all of the right side pages first and then went back and did the left hand side pages, and so a lot of these drawings are out of order when you just do a flip through. Just want to give you a heads up right now. When I put the sketchbook online, what I'm planning on doing, that is putting it online for download. When I put the sketchbook online for download, what I'm going to be doing is putting all the pages in chronological order, so that way they're a little bit easier to read. There's going to be a chronological version, and then there's going to be the just regular, this is what it looks like when you flip through version. But let's go ahead and get started. This one's older. We're going to go chronologically in terms of which sketchbook we start with, and then go from there. So this sketchbook, these are all my drawings. These stickers are available on my Etsy shop. Just little pokey cats and cute poses. I've also got the Snuggle Furrets print, and then my Haley print. This sticker here is really old. I think I designed that back in 2012, so I don't sell it anymore. I do plan on redoing it eventually, now that my skills have leveled up. I just haven't had the motivation yet. On the back here, we've got some Pusheen stickers. These stickers come with the calendar that I buy every year. I really like having a wall calendar, and I just get the Pusheen one every year. Sorry about that, there's a plane flying over. I live near an airport. Down here's a sticker version of that same Haley art. Really proud of how that turned out. The Alex one I did later just didn't turn out as nice, and I am going to be doing all of the Stardew Valley characters eventually. And let's go ahead and get started. January 2020. I've got a little sketch of my character from my comic that I'm still developing. We've got some figure drawing practice, and then we've got some character development sketches of my husband's tiefling warlock, necromancer warlock. We've got some Sebastian sketches. We got a little cat sketch, puppy girl. I will say I'm not quite a furry, but I am furry curious. We've got a sketch of Abigail that I did after I did these figure drawings. I thought it was a really great pose for Abigail. Trying to figure out some self-portraits in my style. Didn't turn out too well. We've got another figure drawing. Really bad furry drawing attempt, so I just scrapped it. Some cats. I've never read Warrior Cats, but there was a point where I was just getting so many Warrior Cats animation videos on YouTube, probably because I was into animation memes at one point. This is a sketch of the Meet the Artist DeviantArt ID I did back in 2020. More figure drawings, a lizard, some sketches from when I was working on the Haley art, sketches of Shane, and my farmer character from that I would put in a Stardew Valley comic if I ever did one. Animal Crossing style. Shane and Farmer again. Sketch of the Haley art. I think this looks so much better than the final art. We've got a ramen girl that I was designing. I'm going to come back to that because I still think it's a good idea. Sketch of Alex. I did end up using this face, but it did not translate well into digital art. Some Pokemon. Back when Sword and Shield were new, I think, because I think that's the one Bolton is from. Figure drawing sketch. Some ideas. More Stardew Valley. Shane. More trying to figure out self-portraits. I really liked these Eevee macaroons, Evolution macaroons. I don't know who the original artist is, but I really liked it, so I put it in my sketchbook. I started doing this more and more, putting other artists' art in my sketchbook as reference, inspiration, encouragement, and just because I like it. I want to make my sketchbook more of a place to explore and celebrate and enjoy and play with art. Trying to do a sketch of my husband, didn't come out very good. Interior perspective, not very good. I'm not very good at it at all, at perspective at all, and so, but you can't get better unless you try. Some sketches of, let's see, we got the Boston Terrier in the waffle bowl, and then we've got the ice cream corg sketch, original sketch. This is going to be a sticker and a notepad eventually in my shop. It might end up being an acrylic keychain. I'm gonna have to try it and see. I've never done acrylic keychains before. Hands practice, a snake lizard person. We've got Minetta. I've got an idea for a joke comic with Minetta. We're going to be clear, I don't like Minetta. It would be a lot of punishment for Minetta if I end up doing it. This is my Tabaxi cleric that I like playing. Just some Furret sketches. Some daffodil sketches for the Haley art. More Furret. Figure drawing from reference. And then at some point, looks like back in March of 2020, I was thinking about doing like a PNG tuber artwork for my Shy Furret channel. I do Pokemon card openings, and I started a Fire Red Let's Play on that channel. Didn't finish it. I have to decide if I'm going to finish it or if I just need to scrap it. Haven't decided. This was more self-portrait. I want to come up with a better avatar for myself, but I haven't found anything I like, and it's taking me so long that my hair is changing drastically in between. More sketches from reference. Don't know what this is. Apparently the artist is Hedicon? I don't know. Like this facial expression. This is Metal Family, of course. Do love Metal Family. You're going to see more of me copying from reference as time goes on. Now, I do want to let y'all know, copying from reference to learn is not a bad thing as long as you give credit and you're not selling it. The problem comes up as an artist is when you're trying to pass off somebody else's work as your own. So copying for study, copying for learning is okay. Minecraft comic, forgot about that. More furry stuff. More, what is it? What did I call it? Avatar stuff for myself. Hands practice. This was when the 02 dance got really popular, so I was trying to figure out how to animate that. Never got around to it, but it was good practice. First sketch of the Alex artwork. You can tell what time in history this is from. I was thinking of doing a COVID themed sticker. Never came anything of it. Exterior practice shots. I really liked that part of this sketch, so that's what I ended up using for the art, and then replaced his face with that one earlier. More drawing from reference, more Alex, more little sketches that never came to anything. I've got these pages paperclip because it's probably graphic design work that I don't want to share. These are copied, little cat girls that I'm pretty sure I just Google imaged cat girls and those came up and I copied them. This pose is probably from reference, and then the face, this is me trying to figure out the character for my comic. Just a random goblin. More Alex. Quick mermaid sketches from 2020. I didn't end up doing mermaid, but I do like how this pose came out, and I did like this idea of a mermaid snacking and just laying around looking on her phone. I thought it's a cute idea. More interior perspective, doggos and arcanine. We got some Yanmas and an actual dragonfly. I was trying to get better at drawing Yanma by studying actual animals from real life. More furry stuff. We got busty arcanine here. More character development for my comic. Same character. I struggled with her so much. I'm still struggling with her. Don't really understand what she looks like. Haven't figured it out. Build ideas for Minecraft. More just girls. I can't remember if that was me trying to figure out my character or if I just gave up. Beastars, a horse, and a cowgirl. A literal cowgirl. This was a drawing prompt that I did with my friends. We did one, it was make a OC for a comic, or what was it? Make an OC for a fandom that you like. So this is Pokemon. This is Professor Nettles. She works for Team Rocket. She is studying how to commercialize Pokemon abilities, how to exploit them for the best profit. Or Beastars. Looks like I was drawing more either margays or leopards for my tabaxi. Looks like it's margays. So margays are little jungle cats that live in South America. This picture of Trump in a bikini. This was the time when that picture of Trump's mother came out and everyone was like, oh my gosh, Trump looks just like his mother in a wig. And my brain went, oh, Trump in a bikini, and this is what he looks like with his saggy man tits. We got some wolves, a more full body shot of Trump in a bikini, really awful. We're gonna move on. Drawing from reference, I worked somewhere where they were getting rid of a bunch of golf magazines, so I took them home and clipped out the pieces that I thought were interesting poses, used them for figure practice, and those are just the photos there. More drawings of me and my husband in my art style. We've got more figure drawing, just more females that I drew from, I'm pretty sure these are both from memory, not from reference. Figure drawing, Minecraft comic stuff. Minecraft comic stuff. This character is finalized. This is definitely what she looks like, but she looks too much like the character from my original comic, so that's why I'm struggling with my original comic. I don't want the same character design just in 2 different comics. There's a colored picture of my tabaxi. Her name is Jade. She is a cleric. Love playing her. She's super overpowered. We're playing 5th edition with her right now, and she is fantastic. Super powerhouse. More self-portrait avatar type stuff. Get rid of the cat. Oh, that's a really awful drawing of mine from Sentence of a Bookworm. Did not like it. You can see I scratched her face out. It wasn't going well. That was an icon I wanted to make for Hulavan. He's a Pokemon YouTuber. I think he goes by SJ Haunter right now, but he's got a little bird, and he always talks about how it's mauled, and I haven't watched him in so long because I got a job where I can't log in when he's live anymore, but I did want to make that for him. I think it's cute. Love this art piece. Don't know who the original artist is. Do want to credit them. But they have heavily influenced how I do eyes now. I love the way this looks. I love the bigger eyes. I think it looks adorable. Original bunny girl character I was working with, heavily influenced by Haru from Beastars. Hand. A chicken. And then I was browsing through Pinterest for farming information, saw this picture of a lady setting up this trellis, and thought it was a real interesting pose, so I drew it poorly, but I still am really happy with how it came out. Like, I'm happy that I attempted it. Just some notes about social media. Drew a femur, drew a bone for the first time, was doing a tutorial on how to draw feet. Wooloo got announced around this time, and I thought Ooh Wooloo was so funny, so I had to draw it. That should be a sticker, Ooh Wooloo. From reference, just practicing how tubes and forms move. This is from reference. This is Ideal Proportions by Loomis in the Figure Drawing from All It's Worth book. This is the male. That's the female. We're going to move quickly because nips. From reference, this was just kind of like motion figure drawing for furrets. No reference, just kind of figuring out how the form would move. I still can't figure out how they walk, so I can't do any walk cycles. The original sketch from my furret print. I do like how the forms and the weight that they have. This was an idea for the background for that same picture. I ended up not using it. And then this was just some warm-ups. I've got some notes back here. Looks like it's just handwritten notes, probably story notes. So that's not real critical to share. But that is sketchbook number 1. Let's look at sketchbook number 2. For this one, I started leaning a lot more heavily into decorating with memes. I've got these 2 stickers from my buddy Ty Glenn. He is a great artist. He does beautiful things with ladies' assets. Highly recommend him. Go check him out. I also have these cute little evolution stickers drawn by My Cartoon Addiction Art. She was at one of the cons I went to locally. I love the way she draws them with their little tongue sticking out. It's really cute. We've got the How to Get a Goblin Wife/Girlfriend meme. Again, I did not draw that. That's just something I like that I stuck in there. We've got Pikachu from this year's McDonald's cards. More of the evolutions from My Cartoon Addiction Art. And then this one we're just gonna cover up. It's a meme that I just Googled and I thought it was funny. Starting off, we've got a meme. You have permission to draw badly for 1 hour. I should put this in all of my sketchbooks. Your sketchbook does not have to be perfect. It would just need to be able to draw in it and make progress and enjoy yourself. Starting off, we've got some figure drawing, got some notes about financial independence, and then we've got some Animal Crossing sketches. We've got some Fruits Basket sketches. I did this one from memory. It is of Rin, the horse girl. And then I've got this reference photo that I was drawing on top of to try and break down the forms, figure out how it worked, that pose. It helped. Not completely successful, so I never came back to it. I got frustrated. And then we've got drawing number 3 from the 100 Heads challenge that I'm doing. This is what I'm talking about. So we've got sketches from 2020 here. This one's from 2023. What I did is I started going back and like filling in empty spaces where I could fit another drawing. I went back and filled in, like I had whole blank pages, like got to the end, went back, this whole side of my sketchbook was basically blank. So I decided to fill it rather than just leave it blank and waste all that material. When I draw, I leave a bunch of empty space anyways, and I already feel guilty about that. So I wanted to maximize my space a little bit better. 100 Heads number 2, we've got a drawing from AWD Twit on Twitter with Goth Isabella and Master Chief, or Doom Guy? Yeah, it's Doom Guy. Ideas about different social media sites I could be on, figuring out the banner for YouTube. Oh man, these are rough. So this was the first initial sketches of Shane, when I was getting ready to do the Stardew Valley series. First character I was trying to break down. It is rough. Really rough. We've got Krobus, we've got the initial sketches for Haley. I ended up going with something like this with a square face for her. I think it's best for her. And then after that, I started to get more comfortable and I was able to nail down their face shapes a lot faster. So we've got Harvey, Sam, and Abigail. We've got Sebastian. I think this is the one I decided on using, that face shape. Alex, which was really a struggle. We got Leah, we've got Maru. I'm currently working on the artwork for Maru digitally. It's going real slow. My computer, my motherboard completely died and had to get it all replaced. I still haven't gotten all my, what are they called? Software back on the computer. Figure drawing, study, got Emily and Elliot, and then I was thinking about drawing a fox, spirit, girl, lady, woman. We got Penny, hands, reference. We've got more of the 100 Heads challenge. So we got 4, 5, 6. Number 4 is one of the best ones I've done by far. I'm on like number 43 now. Number 4 came out so good, and I'm still super proud of it. More art from the internet that I'm not gonna share. We've got 7, 8, 9, and 10. Number 9, I just kept making his face too long, so eventually I just covered it up and then tried again. We got a little picture of Sam strumming on his guitar. You can always tell when I'm doing figure drawing from memory and faces from memory because they look so stiff and they all have these really tiny eyes. Maple bars for Sam. We've got 11, 12, 13, and 14 for the 100 Heads challenge. Some feats from reference. Got some more feats and some memes. Got 15 and 16 for the 100 Head challenge. This is Farrah Fawcett. Just to give you an idea of how accurate my drawings are, they're pretty okay. They're pretty cartoony. if I told you who it was, you might be able to tell who it is, but I still got a ways to go to get the accuracy down. More feats from reference. This is from imagination. I really like how the volumes on the hair turned out. I think it looks really fluffy and soft. Worst lion ever drawn. But you got to start somewhere. That was the first one. I really struggled with the scrunching on the snout whenever animals are snarling. I got 17, 18 from the 100 head challenge. More feet from reference. More drawing myself and my husband, trying to get an idea of how to draw us. I've always wanted to do like a slice of life comic about our lives, but I just can't draw us consistently, so I haven't. We've got 19 and 20. This is actually a male. It doesn't look like it. I'm struggling. This was from reference. This is my lamp on my table. I drew from real life. This is from imagination. Another character from my original comic that she does not look like this. I was just playing around, trying to feel things out. She doesn't look like this. 21 and 22 from the 100 Heads Challenge, and then at this point I was getting really burned out on drawing heads. So I've got a hand, I got a figure drawing. This is from reference. I was just trying out different drawing styles, trying to find something that's a little bit faster, easier, simpler to draw in terms of comics, in terms of drawing style. Another cowgirl. 23 and 24 from the 100 Heads Drawing Challenge. I feel like I might be able to fit more in here, but I really hated drawing on this red. It's covering up probably some scribbles underneath, but I was trying to make it more fun to draw, trying to cover up like drawing warm-up exercises for drawing that aren't really important to my sketchbook. Again, avatar character development, husband character development, avatar character development. Number 25 for the 100 Heads Drawing Challenge. I took a big break before I did this one. And this paper here is just printer paper. So if it's a different texture, so I struggled with that a little bit. It had been a while, so I struggled a little bit. Not very happy with this one. This is just some thumbnailing for a print idea regarding, there was an anime back in spring of this year, or winter anime season of 2023, about a misfit princess and the genius lady. I can't remember what it's called, but I think it would be a really cool print idea. I really enjoyed the anime. I am in love with this spread. This is another one of the better faces I've drawn. It's pretty accurate. The expression is great. The shading is something I'm really proud of. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then I had some extra space in there. Didn't really want to try and force another head. So flower from reference, little field mouse from reference. It's nice. The green is kind of dark and hard to work with. As you can see up here, I was swatching my different markers, trying to figure out what I can use. I started using markers a lot more because I was trying to have fun. It's hard when you're doing the same thing all the time. Number 31, really like how the colors came out on this one. I got a little Bulbasaur. I copied this from a Google image search. I did not draw this from original art. This is copied. Got a jaguar, little doodle of jazz, some memes and potatoes. I do like gardening. Character development for my comic again. These are vampires, figure drawing, hand from reference. These are all from imagination. They're twin siblings. Still working on them. More jaguars. Tried drawing Lion King from reference. Tried experimenting with tone and composition. This was a struggle. This was a struggle. He looks more like Scar. This is actually Mufasa. It's really embarrassing. Back on the 100 Heads Challenge, we got 32, 33. Character development for my comics, that same twin vampire sister. Really proud of how these drawings came out. So proud. 34 and 35. Copied. Not original design. Copied from an image search. Design work. And then this is when that Goober Sona thing was floating around TikTok. I was going to try and make one. Not happy with how it came out. It's alright. 36, 37, 38. 100 Heads Drawing Challenge. More comic character design stuff. I watched The Nutty Professor on somebody's recommendation. I'd never seen it before. It was okay. Dinner scenes were the best part, so I'm going to go back, watch Nutty Professor 2. Everybody's telling me that's where the best scenes are because it's mostly dinner scenes in that video, in that movie. More furry curious art. Number 39 from the 100 Heads Challenge. Really love how the tones in her hair came out. I did this one in pencil. It's the first one I've done in pencil. All the other ones I've been doing in pen to prevent myself from erasing and taking too long. I was just getting back into it, wanted to make it easy for myself to enjoy, so that's why it's in pencil. This is the sensitive hearing girl from Encanto. Sensitive stuff that we're going to skip. Those got paper clips, so that's not for YouTube. From reference, Fui Coco, that I tried drawing. Self-portrait from Mirror, actually. Don't like this at all, but I think that's because I don't like how my face looks. Exterior perspective, it's supposed to actually be this picture. Came out really poorly. I need a lot of practice, but gotta start somewhere. Again, we're trying. Sprigatito and Quaxley, quote from Apple Cheeks, some doggos, catters. Is this a bunny or is this a dog? It's got some serious, what is it, chicken nugget influence to it. The little yellow dog from TikTok. More dogs. Somebody bought my PokeCat stickers and mentioned that their child was interested in dogs. Poke dog stickers. So I was trying to learn how to draw dogs so I could do that. Still working on it. For this, I think I saw this video that Sashley did, and I really liked the little floofies on the hips. And so I was looking up that and kind of copying it. This Breakson does it really well, done by Taranen on DeviantArt, I believe. Really like how they did the hip floofies. Exactly what I was thinking of. Some eyes. Trying to draw the werewolf from my comic. Did not come out good. This one just looks like Inuyasha, so I'm not going to keep that design. This one's from reference. This is a drawing of Yor from reference. I was looking exactly at the photo, trying to copy it. As you can see, it's stiff. It's got those really tiny eyes. It's not a very loose drawing. Love that drawing of Yor. Hate this part of Lloyd. Really stiff, out of proportion. Really hate it. I was coming back to drawing after a while. I did something. It's fine. This is some design work I don't want to share. This is a priest character I'm designing for something spicy. Might not release that. Might release it. Don't know. More design work. More PNG tuber. Avatar type experiments. Female hands. These are just pictures I liked that I thought, this one I thought was funny, this one I thought was really cute. It's just covering up some warm-up exercises I was doing. This was figure drawing practice, and then I put this character on top of the figure drawing practice. Still trying to work out what this character looks like. Still don't think this is it, but I really am proud of this drawing. It's one of the better ones I've done. Original sketch from the Minecraft Bees on my website. Thumbnails for a print idea. That is the current avatar I'm using on YouTube. Not using it on anywhere else. I'm still using the purloin image. We've got some warm-ups. Notes from Kelsey Rodriguez about building an artist business. Number 40 from the 100 Heads Challenge. I did a lot of marker with this one, which was really interesting. Really satisfying. Made it easy to get back into doing it. Thumbnailing for a print I'm going to do for Ore Monogatari, my love story. It's got the big burly male lead and the little tiny female lead. Really sweet. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. More jaguar drawings. These two heads I did when I was deciding if I was going to do the 100 Heads Challenge or not. And I really think these came out really good. And I didn't record them, didn't end up using them for the challenge itself. I was just trying it out and being like, oh, could I do 100 of these? Yeah, I think so. And then ended up starting the challenge after these. I think this is my first video on TikTok. It's a little sketch of just female character. This one I filmed for TikTok. Didn't like the way it turned out though. I think my cat kept jumping up on the table. So I ended up not using it. This character is not going to look like this either. That's number 1 from the 100 Heads Challenge. First drawing I did. And it's really disappointing because that one is not as good as these two. I was so mad and I was like, oh no, what am I doing? What have I gotten myself into? But I've gotten better. I can draw men much better. I'm drawing heads more consistently. It's fine. We got a big old Growlithe. Again, personal avatar. Still working on it. Do kind of like this one. Sketch of Maru. We've got some chestnut sketches. This is Aubrey. This is a bat character that I'm working on. I need to tweak the colors though because it looks a lot like Swoobat? Swoobat. And that's unintentional. We've got number 41 from the 100 Heads Challenge. This is a Gotholita girl I found on Pinterest. Trying to get better at clothing. I don't do clothing very often, but I want to because I want to draw my husband's Gotholita character more, the necromancer. We've got number 41 from the 100 Heads Challenge. And then we've got Bulbasaur. Now Bulbasaur, I started rewatching the Pokemon anime, and so I was just drawing from reference when things came up in the anime. These are all from episode 1. This Charmander looks really bad. It looks really bad in the episode. Go check it out. I promise. It looks so bad. Pikachu, squishy Pikachu. Love this. I think I'm going to turn this into a sticker. He's so squishy. Pikachu, Ash. Ash is ready to throw down. He's going to catch Caterpie. And that's it. We've made it. 3 years, 2 sketchbooks. What a ride. So I've already started my next sketchbook. It is going to probably take me a while to fill it, but once I'm done filling it, I will do another tour. I'm thinking about maybe adding live streams, sketchbook live streams. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.